Alright, State of the Slender is back. And what this means is more reactions are coming. Slowly but surely. Hold on. Anyways, so, State of the Slenderverse. It's been a few weeks since I last saw Tribe 12, and I kind of want to give some idea of what I thought about it. Season 1. Wait a minute, is there a smudge? So there's a smudge on the lens. You can see right there. Alright, I'll keep talking. I'll clean the lens, I'll keep talking. Anyways, Season 1 as a whole, from start to finish, I thought was very, it was well done. The beginning, as you know, I found was too much like Marble Hornets, but the fact they decided that, I forget his name, Adam. The fact that Adam decided to continue with Tribe 12 as its own entity, and not as a Marble Hornets ripoff, is a good thing. I honestly think that was a really good choice, a smart choice from the get-go, and he made some pretty good choices from that point onwards. You guys know about how I feel about the middle part of the series, specifically regarding the cult and the Nazis. And a lot of people still make comments to this day about, oh, Keegan, that episode in Grandfather Carl, that had a Nazi in it, and you weren't upset about that. That's because it was about a Nazi being killed. One singular Nazi being a victim, not all the Nazis working on this project to control Slender Man, which obviously didn't work. Now, I am happy that they didn't really do much with the whole Nazi thing. They just... here's the thing, is that they could have just said it's a Nazi science, there's something that the Nazis discovered but was lost. Adam could have said that. He could have worded it a little bit differently. The way he presented it made it seem much bigger than it actually was, and therefore made me react more strongly than I could have, or should have, rather. Because obviously now I know that, okay, yeah, it's the book from one Nazi scientist, or a group of them. If it was that from the get-go, that, I wouldn't have been so adamantly against it. But he did that, and I don't know. To me, that's a bit of a poor choice. And the cult, he didn't have much of a say in that, because that's Dark Harvest. That's their own thing. So he got involved with that. That's his own thing. I don't think I'll watch Dark Harvest, mainly because I've got too much on my plate already. In fact, just finding time to make a State of the Slender was actually very difficult for me to do. Especially because film school is being very demanding at the moment. Very active. I'm keeping very active. The end of Season 1, I think, is one of its strongest points. The fact that Noah is Firebrand is very effective, I think, because that really sets things up for Season 2, which Adam has said will be the final season of Tribe 12. He split the series in half. Season 1 is the first half, Season 2 is the second. And he split it up, and that's good, because the end of Season 1 really tells us what Season 2 is going to be about. And Season 2 is going to be about, from what I can tell, Noah becoming Firebrand. Because we know this happens, alright? Unless somehow timeline gets rewritten or time changes, the future changes, Noah will become a Firebrand. so that way he can go back in time and do all this stuff, kidnap Noah in Halloween Hotel, or that one episode with when it was his birthday. You know, do that so he can go back and do that, so he can go back and help Noah out on the live stream incident, so he can fight against the Observer in a live stream incident, all of that. So eventually Noah is going to become Firebrand, so Firebrand can go back and complete the time loop. Because right now we're only seeing Noah's half of the time loop, and we're seeing Noah's half of the time loop, and through Noah we experience Firebrand's half of the time loop. But there's this bridge, this gap in the loop. We don't know what's happening, because it hasn't happened yet, and that is Noah becoming Firebrand. We know it's going to happen for sure at some point, probably at the end of the series, which makes total sense. Why not end it there? Because then, you know, it bridges the gap between Firebrand and Noah's story. I think that's what's going to happen with Season 2. I know there's only been 8 or 9 episodes released so far, so I can probably get them done in about 1 or 2 sittings. That being said, though, it's difficult to find time to do those actual physical sittings. This week especially, because it's so busy for me. I might be able to get it done Monday, possibly get some done Monday. Thursday at the latest, I'll have some reactions to some submissions to post. For sure, Thursday. So by the end of this week, 100%, I promise I'll have some reactions to give to you guys. You know, I'll either film on Monday or I'll film on Thursday. Either way, I'm going to get some reactions done. And like I said before in the last State of the Slender, I'm going to keep to my word this time as well. I'm going to stay calm and more collected in my reactions. I'm going to spend more in-depth explaining what I think of these things. And I'm also going to tell you guys from the get-go which reactions I'm going to be doing, what entries I'm going to be reacting to, because I don't want just then you guys know how far I am when I read the comments and when I post the videos. So that way you guys don't, you know, accidentally spoil something, and you know where my knowledge of Tribe 12 begins and ends, because before, unfortunately, I did not do that. And I think that was one of the sources of tension between you and me, was the fact I didn't tell or couldn't portray how much I knew about Tribe 12 through reactions, because I split them up. I film 5, 6, 7 in a row, and then I release them slowly. So, you know, I'm going to be more vocal about, you know, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm starting here, I'm going to end here. And that gives you guys an idea of how much I know when you post the comments the next day or a day or two later. I think that worked out quite well in the last section, in the last chunk of Tribe 12 reactions, but at the same time, that was also at the end of the season, so it made sense. I think you guys realized it made sense for me to take a break at the end of the live stream incident, but now that I'm back, I'm coming back this week, there's definitely a little more going on. So I'm going to be a little more vocal with you guys. I'm going to communicate a little more about how I'm thinking and feeling regarding these 8 entries, reactions, and I'm also going to let you guys know just how much I know from start and end. Just so that way, I think that way, more communication the better. More communication the better. And I think during the month of September and early October, there wasn't a whole lot of communication. It was just me basically saying words, and I don't really want that to happen. I'd like more. Sorry, it's late. I wouldn't mind more communication. I wouldn't mind more communication. I think it'd be beneficial for you guys to have more communication with me, because I don't answer comments very rarely, actually. It's only been more recently I've actually been more active in the comment area. But especially in the next section of Tribe 12, where I am going to get caught up because there hasn't been a lot of episodes released. Then we'll be on the same page. Finally, after I started in July, so it's been about 4 months now. So after 4 months, we will finally be on the same page together, and that'll be nice, I think, to finally be on the same page, and then we can talk, we can interact, we can guess. And that was one of the best things about doing the Marble Hornets reactions, is that we were all on the same page. We all had the exact same information. We can make guesses and theories. And one of the disadvantages, one of the reasons why this has been different, is because I have been several years behind compared to you guys in the audience. And so now, finally, when I get caught up, that will not be an issue. We can discuss things. We'll be able to come up with theories, ideas. What's going to happen next? We don't know, because we'll be on the same page. It won't be me being 3 years behind and reacting to things that you guys already know the answers to. Now we both have no idea where it's going. And that's going to be fine. I'm actually excited to get to that point, because that was one of my favorite parts of reacting to Marble Hornets, was being able to sit back and go, what does this mean? Where's things going? I know where things are going right now. Season 2 is going to start eventually, and once I reach the end of the most recent episodes, we'll finally be on the same page again, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited. You should be excited too, because Tribe 12 reactions are back, or at least they will be this week. Like I said, I'll try and get some done on Monday. If not Monday, Thursday. Things are very busy this week. I've got I can't do tomorrow for a lot of reasons. Tuesday I'm going to go see Interstellar Tuesday evening, so I might make a post about Interstellar then. Interstellar on Tuesday, then I have another, I've got a bit of a film meet on Wednesday. One thing you guys don't really know is that I've actually been a lot more active in filming as well. I've been in a few shorts on Vimeo, and things are, it's going really good over here. And I hope one day I'll be able to produce something that I can show you guys that isn't complete crap. It's something of mine. I mean, there's the things on Vimeo aren't mine. They're a different group entirely that needed student volunteers, and I volunteered. And I want to make something of my own that isn't crap right now, and show it to you guys later. Because right now we're just learning how to do stuff. So it's shit, but we're having fun with it, and we're learning. That's why film school exists, so you can get all the shit out of the way, and when you actually go out there, you can do something entertaining. You can do something that's not shit. And I'm at the point where everything I do is still shit, but I'm learning. And soon it won't be. Soon is like a year and a half. Which seems like a long time, but it's going to go by so fast. Hell, just the last 2 months alone have gone by so fast. So, anyways, it's about 1 a.m. Daylight savings time has begun. That's going to get something, then we have to get used to that. So, pretty straightforward State of the Slender. Reactions will continue this week. We'll restart it. And that's it. So, it was great talking to you guys again. Stay tuned, stay on your seats, stay subscribed. We're going to have lots of fun, because Season 2 is starting very quickly. See you in the next reaction.